what's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and yeah, today as you can see I'm back at you with another phone review. So this time I'm checking out the ROG Phone 5, which pretty much just came out, right? And I do have some accessories for it as well, so we're gonna be checking them out and I'm gonna give you my final verdict later on in the video. But yeah, if you want to buy the ROG Phone 5, you can do it from down below in the description from my Amazon affiliate link if you wish. But yeah, I mean, you know, ASUS is back with another ROG phone, right? This time with the 5th installment, and what a powerhouse it is, right? My review sample is the ROG Phone 5 Pro, which is coming in with a 2.84 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 processor running on 8 cores and using a total of 16 gigs of LPDDR5 memory. This thing is literally meant for gaming. For the screen, it is using an AMOLED display that comes in at 6.78 inches and uses 144 Hz at 1 millisecond response time. Add to that HDR10 support as well, and yeah, we do find a very nice phone overall here. But how good is it in real life? Specs aren't everything, right? Well, after playing around with it for quite some time, here are my general thoughts. The design itself is very decent. It still keeps the original ROG phone design here with an aluminium chassis, and the CPU has a copper vapor chamber cooler inside, which, you know, helps with the overall temperatures as well. Which you can easily keep an eye on through the Armoury Great app on your phone, which is pretty nice. You know, you can swipe with a single swipe with a finger in any game and, you know, check the temperatures if you wish. It also has a nice AuraSync RGB ROG logo on the back, which for some reason does not want to stay turned on when you switch the screen off. I mean, I guess it's fine to, you know, save the battery, but give us an option for this, right? It looks really cool with the RGB, but you would never see it, and nobody else would ever see it when you are just, you know, holding the phone in your hand or, you know, talking on the phone. So kinda useless right now at the moment. Something that I actually found to annoy me a bit was the rubber closing for the side USB Type-C and optional power. I mean, I kinda understand why it's there, but the side that was closing the power was very thin and it kept popping out to the point I almost dropped the phone. I think this might be a small little design flaw and should be replaced with a plastic clip or something similar, right? Anything but a rubber closing that, you know, flips open like this. So I kinda, you know, tried to not use the rubber clip, but then it had a hole that I always, you know, felt with my finger, which was kinda awkward. Anyway, moving on to the battery, as you can see, it is a pretty big one here, 6000 milliamps to be precise, and it should be enough for almost anybody out there. It is worth mentioning that, you know, ASUS has separated the battery to two 3000 milliamp batteries here and kept the hardware parts, which, you know, tend to get hot every now and then, in the middle of the phone. So when you're, you know, playing or watching videos, the most hot parts are away from your hands, which is super nice. For cameras, we find a decent 8K lens on the back and a 1080p one for selfies. Now, testing it out and comparing it to my pretty old iPhone 7, you can see that ASUS still uses a very narrow selfie lens for whatever odd reason. I mean, come on guys, I don't wanna see my zoomed in pimples, right? If you want to take a selfie or make a selfie video, you would want as wide of a lens as possible. This is still not changed after years from the first model that came out. Very disappointed on this, and one of the main reasons I cannot justify this phone for myself. So a quick selfie test with the ROG Phone 5, and as you can see, versus my old ancient iPhone 7, Yeah, the camera lens is, I mean, it's pretty decent, but it's so zoomed in again. Like, what the hell, ASUS? Come on, guys. One more thing I found was these strange black empty spaces when, capturing videos. I thought my phone was broken or glitched at one point, but it turned out that this is how it keeps the aspect ratio true to itself. But man, it looks so awkward seeing these big black bars when, filming vertically. Now, the main camera on the back is pretty good though. It can capture 8K footage at 30 FPS or 4K at 60 FPS and even 720p at 480 FPS. So that is a huge range of options depending on if you want the highest detail possible, or medium and also medium file size, right? Or capture super slow motion stuff. Comparing the colors and overall image quality to my iPhone 7 though, I was not really that impressed by it. I mean, Apple is Apple, and even phone from half a decade ago can still capture very good video compared to the latest and greatest from 2021. Anyway then, turning our eyes to gaming, because this is what the ROG Phone is meant for gamers, right, who like to game 24/7 pretty much, right? So I do have some pretty nice extras here as well. As you can see, the Aeroactive cooler, which is actually really cool, literally. Sometimes when you're browsing apps like 9gag or watching YouTube videos or playing games, the phone tends to get super hot at times. And there's pretty much nothing you can do about it. Now, ASUS has thought about this and made this aero cooler, so you can easily click this thing on and keep going without frying your hands in the process. Now, for actual gaming experience, the ROG Phone 5 is absolutely killing it. The Armory grade software can let you tweak your phone to give you the best possible experience in games, and you never feel that something is a bit slow, right? The 144Hz 1 millisecond response time AMOLED display screen is also amazing for a lot of games, and the audio is absolutely amazing as well, thanks to the built-in Game Effects audio system, which is really rich in bass and loudness. You never feel that, man, I wish it was louder or bassier. And yeah, as you can see, yep, it does have a 3.5mm audio jack as well to hook your favorite headphones to it. The ROG Phone 5 also has the air triggers that you can turn on if you wish, which simply means you can use the sides of the screen and a lot more as touch buttons. Kinda awkward if you have bigger hands, but for some I can see it work very well. So overall, I mean, it is a pretty perfect phone for any gamer out there, but I still feel that, I do see comments here and there that, gamers don't care about cameras and stuff like that, right? But that's kind of false. If you're a gamer, right, you buy a phone for gaming, but you see something cool happening and you want to cover it, and then your camera kind of sucks, right? Which is not the coolest thing, right? So, I mean, it's cool to have a powerhouse of a gaming phone here, right? But still, I mean, is it really that hard to make a wider selfie lens and maybe tweak the camera on software side to be a little bit more sharper and, overall to produce a little bit better picture quality? I guess not, right? And I mean, overall I feel there's too little of a change from the previous third model, and I think the biggest change besides a bit faster CPU is that the battery is now split in two and allows for faster 65-watt charging. But that's about it for major changes. I mean, as it's not waterproof, why not add something like, I don't know, a wireless charging option? Anyway, my final verdict for the ROG Phone 5 Pro is a decent 7.5 out of 10. I mean, it is still one of the very best phones on the market right now for gaming. If that's, literally the only thing that you do. If you do enjoy taking pictures and videos too, then there are better options out there. Still, for gaming though, yeah, I can recommend it. But thanks to the narrow selfie lens and some other things like the side button popping out constantly and the awkward empty space when capturing video vertically, those things and the lack of meaningful changes compared to the previous generation of ROG phone, which literally pretty much just came out as well, right? Is why I'm gonna leave the score at 7.5 out of 10, right? But anyway, that's gonna conclude my quick little review. So, I mean, yeah, overall, if you're a gamer, why not, right? But still, ASUS, you can do a better job on the cameras here. And yeah, please do something with the pop-off rubber thingy on the side here. That's kind of annoying, at least for me. Anyway, that's gonna be it for my quick little review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Ciao for now.